Okay, so we watched and we're giving a little feedback of the video that we watched called by Leymah Gbowee, I think, Unlock the Intelligence, Passion, Greatness of Girls. And basically what the video was about was she was explaining to us the life of how it is for people in Africa, the girls in Africa, and comparing it also to girls here in all over the world, and how they're treated and not really respected as much as they deserve.
You know, watching this video really impacted me on how different the culture is there in Africa, and just the power of this woman, Leymah, for what she did and where she's at today. Just really astounded me. She shared some of her insights and some of her stories, experiences that she's had as she traveled around different parts of Africa and met with different people. And, well, the thing that impacted me most was her enthusiasm for what she's doing, her hope for the future. She has real dreams for change there in Africa.
Yeah, she started out with a story how in 1998 she met a single mother of four and went to do a job there in the town, and there was a girl who made it to schooling in the 9th grade, and how she was hated in the community. And to me that was pretty sad that there was no support to obtain an education.
And then also something that really stuck out to me was she said every area that she's ever been to, she's never been in a group of girls where there's not someone intelligent, and that there's intelligent women everywhere she goes, and that one of her biggest dreams is that 20 years from now she can watch online and see a African girl standing up and being in the place she is now.
Yeah, it's still.
And so I just thought that was really amazing that she acknowledges that everywhere you go, there's going to be something great, and it just has to change in order for different cultures to appreciate it.
Yeah, and something else that really stood out to me was some of her statistics too. For example, she talked about how the teenagers in Africa, 3 out of 10 in each place, in each part of Africa, gets pregnant at a really young age. Actually, another really interesting fact that she talked about was how even girls at the age of 12 and around that age are used as prostitutes for only like $1. And it's really sad to see that men are not giving that respect to women that they deserve. And it's so amazing because you see what Leymah is doing, and she's giving people the opportunity to have a scholarship. For example, this one girl got a scholarship and she started school, but then once again, the main head honcho of the school came up to her and said that she had to sleep with him every day in order to continue going to school. And how sad is that they have to have that right taken away from them when they have such great dreams and deserve to complete those dreams like everyone else.
It's just like once they can finally achieve their dreams, they're just crushed by somebody else. And I believe that there are, from what Leymah said, there are a lot of girls that have those dreams to go on to better education. In almost every story, every experience that she shared with us, she told us about how there were women who wanted an education, who wanted out of the circumstances that they were in, to go into a better world, to find, you know, what we have here in the United States, equality, gender equality especially, and under education is the only way that those girls are going to be able to leave their little towns and become those nurses, those doctors that they want to become.
Yeah, I would love to meet some of these women over there in the country because they sound so selfless and so cool. She told a story about how there was a woman who wanted to gain an education, but she had a family, and she couldn't do it. So she would go out and sell water and all these needs, and then she would take that money and not to gear it towards herself, but gear it towards other women, so they could have the opportunity to go to school and to get an education. I thought it was pretty cool.
Going along with the motivation, I think it's so fascinating to see, first off, how brilliant all these girls are, but then also their motivation. She told a story about a girl who, out of everyone in her class in school, she was the only girl that made it up to the 9th grade. And because of that, she was the laughing stock of the class. No one really appreciated her, but still the motivation of, even if I'm looked down upon, I'm going to get my education. So I thought it was really cool to learn from.
Yeah. It was just a really good all-around video. I think we should all help out with Leymah and her desire to have all of those girls have a chance, not just in Africa, but all over the world, that they can really have that right that they deserve to gain education, to live the way that they want to. I mean, they're just the same as us guys, and well, here you go. But yeah, they all have the same right. We all are the same. We're all supposed to be treated equally, and I really like that Leymah has that desire, and I think we should all strive to do that together. And I know that if we do that, it will become that dream that those girls have in places like Africa will become true, and really be able to complete those dreams, which are amazing dreams. So, yeah. Anything else we need to add on?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.